Hi there Poké fans, I am your humble host Joseph fan and you are watching Pokemon Gym Challenges. Today we continue on our journey through this ice path. As you saw over there, I just did a quick heal over there on 2 of my Pokemon. I did the super heal and it wasn't sufficient to heal them up completely. Now this is a nice sliding puzzle. And I do struggle with it every time I try it, because I do it incorrect. I wonder if that was correct. So how do I get past this part over here? So I'm just going to keep going around the edges until I find the correct path. That doesn't work. I think I can go that way. And that should be a straight path then. Yes, that is a straight path. And I encounter a bear tick to be precise. Low sweep should do quite sufficient. I was hoping that it would do much more damage than it actually did. He goes for a slash. Well, it does similar amounts of damage to me. So that takes out the bear tick. That didn't even need to be a critical hit. The first hit needed to be a critical hit. Let's fight this guy over here. This hiker. Because that is what all of this was all about. Hiker Dalman. And he has a Relicanth. Relicanth is a rock and a water type. Low sweep should do a good amount of damage. But it did way less than I was hoping it would. But I do get the speed drop. Don't know if that actually did anything useful. My speed falls as well, so actually that did absolutely nothing for us. Because relative to each other, our speeds stay the same. He goes for a bloody yawn. Now, either I take him out now, or I fall asleep. Okay, I took him out. Now if he has another Pokemon, I'll fall asleep in any case. Like that. Which means I either have to switch out or I have to use a potion to revive my Pokemon. But I'm switching out to Hawlucha now. I would have preferred to keep him in and have him gain all the experience, but Hawlucha needs some experience, so flying press over here, if I hit, which I didn't, would have been quite good. He speed falls because of his own attack. Let's try another flying press. I managed to hit Rhydon, but that hardly does any damage at all. Okay, Chestnut, you're up. The grass type attack is far more effective against the Rhydon in any case, because of the 4 times weakness. So that did a good amount of damage. Seed Bomb should do sufficient damage to take out this Rhydon. And since he's already taken damage, there is no risk of Sturdy having an influence. Hawlucha goes to level 40. It wants to learn Feather Dance. Why the hell does it want to learn Feather Dance? What does it even do? It lowers the target's body with feathers, that lowers its attack stat. I don't think I'll be using that, even though it might be quite useful. Critical hits doesn't get affected by that. I had to read that thing 2 or 3 times before I actually understood what it said. Comprehension is difficult sometimes. And I'm stuck on this little thing again. And there's no getting around that. There we go, that is what I should have done. Now how do I get to that part over there? Okay, so there's an item over here, Ice Heal. Might be quite useful at some point in the near future. Okay, let's do a full heal. Heal up a Poliwrath over there. Make sure he wakes up. And let's do some super potions again. But I only have 1 left. So my Poliwrath is sufficiently healed. More or less. There we go. Repel wore off. Let's do another max repel. And I ran into these 2 clowns. That was not intentional, I didn't actually want to fight them. I didn't know they were there. Grumpig and Hariyama, that's a nasty combination. A psychic type to counter my fighting types and a fighting type to counter any dark types you might send against them. Let's try and take out that Hariyama. At least Surf attacks both of them at the same time. He goes for Wake Up Slap, which doesn't do anything. I wonder if Body Slam will do anything. Fly takes out the Hariyama. Poliwrath finally grows to level 40. Okay, that hardly did anything to Grumpig, but what do you expect? It's a psychic type. And I think that it's a psychic type with some bulk to it. And it takes out my... Oh, at least it didn't actually take out my Olychop, but it damn near came close to it. Scrafty, you come out. And you fly. Maybe that'll help you avoid any attacks that Grumpig might launch against you. There you go. Crunch should do quite well. The fly attacks first. That was quite useless. I could have just done that. Scrafty didn't even get to attack. At least we defeated these 2 clowns. That is a nasty partnership they have over there. Damn. I was hoping that this fighter girl was already fought. She comes out with a sock. I wonder how much health a Poliwrath has left. Okay, he's at least fairly healthy. Although that takes quite a lot of damage. A soak takes slightly less than half. My speed fell. Not something I wanted to see. Let's switch out. I don't really want to go to Olychop because he's going to faint very shortly. I wonder if there's anything in my bag that I can use. Okay, let's just go for another low kick. Okay, that takes out my poor Poliwrath. But at least that gives me a clean switching into Howlucha. I wonder what would have happened if I did a Roost. I know it would have healed fully. That poison jab would have hit me, of course. But I wonder how much damage I would have taken. Main Shu is next. Now should I do a Roost? Okay, let's just go for a fly. At least Howlucha outspeeds main Fu. Or main Shu, I mean. Main Shao. On the other hand, even if I did Roost, if I didn't outspeed, it would still be fainting. So that was actually not so much of a gamble. If I was going to outspeed in any case, it doesn't matter whether I used Roost or Fly. And at least the Fly gets the kill. Okay, that's another Hyper Potion, and now Poliwrath is fully healed as well. Okay, let's switch those two. Giving myself the Dark type in case I run into another bloody Psychic and fighting combination. I combined those two words to get Fight Kick, meaning Psychic and fighting together. What am I doing? Why am I switching to Chestnut? I know he has a Pin Missile which is quite effective against Dark types. But do I actually need it? I mean, I could have just used the fighting type attack. Oh come on, really? Only 2? Takes out my bloody Chestnut in any case. And he gets a bloody Moxie boost. Come on. Who shall I use next? This is quite a challenging proposition. Howlucha is probably one of the best. Maybe Infernape. Let's try Infernape. He's quite fast. Close combat should take him out. There we go. We've taken care of this crafty that has just gotten a Moxie boost. Moxie gets quite dangerous if you allow it to get out of hand. Okay, for the throw, I think Howlucha is the best choice because of the Fly. I think I'll be forgetting Fling at the first appropriate opportunity I get, because Fling depends on your item. Why didn't I hit? At least the Flying Press does a sufficient amount of damage. And I avoided 2 rock slides. That's bloody awesome. There you go. Took out the throw with 2 Flying Presses. I wanted to take him out with a fly, but the bloody thing dodges my flies. I keep pressing the wrong bloody buttons. Attempting to use my bike in this ice path. I don't know if it will be allowed. Our Chestnut is fully healed as well. Now let's see what's down this path. Not very much. I could just surf over there. Question is, do I want to? Maybe I want to. Okay, let's just surf up this path over here. Okay, there's a little staircase. And then we're down here. This is where you can get a glaceon if you want one. Another bear ticket appeared. Low sweep should do quite well. It still does much less damage than I was hoping it would. But on the other hand, low sweep is dependent on the opponent's weight compared to your own. If I don't have that incorrect, if I don't miss something. I think that is how it works. Okay, so I was wrong. Low sweep only lowers the opponent's speed, whereas low kick depends on the weight of your opponent. Low sweep has a specific amount of damage it does, which makes it the better attack in my opinion. Now, things like attacks being dependent on your opponent's weight isn't bad, but it makes it very bad if your opponent is very light. Now, in which direction should I actually be going? Okay, let's go up first. Okay, I've already... Okay, this doesn't help me at all. Okay, so let's go down then. To the other side of these rocks over here. Ah, there's another item over there. Now the question is, how will I be getting that item? Ah, there we go. Max Repel. Another Max Repel. Okay, here we go. We are on the other side of those 3 ice rocks that was blocking our way from getting to this side. And here we find a never melt ice. Don't know if I'll be using it, but it might come in handy at some point in the future. Okay, so where do I want to go now? At least this angular thing does work for me. Okay, there we get another hyper potion. Now this lady over here, do I have to fight her? Or does she heal me? Ah, he can't feel his toes. Ah, damn. I thought I've already fought him and he might be a healer, but I think the girl is more likely to be the healer. Let's just go for Poliwrath, because he has the water type attack, which is a 4 times advantage against the Graveler. He goes for Earthquake off the bat, and it decreases my speed as well. Was that an Earthquake or was that a Bulldoze? I neglected to watch or to see. The bloody thing I stirred it. It was a Bulldoze. So I'll be even slower still. Let's do a Mud Shot. It's not that often that I get to use Mud Shot, so let's just use it and save some of my surfing PPs. Another bloody Graveler. Shall I switch out? Okay, Okay, Chestnut, you're up. Seed Bomb should work awesomely. Unless this Graveler has Sturdy as well, then I'll need to do something like a Shadow Claw or something. And it does have Sturdy. Bloody hell. He gets to perform an attack he didn't rightly deserve. Let's do a Pin Missile. Granted, I'll only get one strike, but that's one strike is enough. Carbink. Okay, that's a pure rock type. So any of my fighting types should work quite well against it. Lucario on the other hand should work very well against it because of his steel typing. But I don't think he has a steel type attack. So Scrafty will have to do. Okay, Scrafty. Jump kick or high jump kick, yes. And as long as he doesn't miss, it works quite well, and he goes for a bloody flare. Which hardly does any damage at all. I thought it was going to do a lot more. Another high jump kick. This is a high risk strategy. But it does take out the Garpink. Now I wonder how much damage that would have done if that Garpink was a fairy type. I wonder isn't it a fairy type in any case? Just heal up Poliwrath over there. And then let's go up these stairs again. Okay. So let's try and avoid that hiker over there. I missed my mark, but I got this Aether, which is quite useful. Okay, there's nothing of any use over here. Bloody hiker. He was just hiding back there. Probopass, which is also a pure rock type. So Scrafty should be able to take him out with a few high jump kicks as well, even though he is 4 levels higher. If I don't miss, Probopass is going out. But everything is sturdy. Okay, Brick Break, here we go. And Probopass Fence. Scrafty goes to level 41. I wonder if I will be able to dodge that guy doing the patrols over there. Let's just switch him out with Lucario. Damn. Girder is first, and I am at a disadvantage because Lucario is a steel type and Girder is a pure fighting type. Power Up Punch, Metal Sound. Yeah, Lucario doesn't have very much that can help me against this Girder. Hawlucha on the other hand has Fly. Okay, he goes for a chip away. That hardly does any damage to me at all. Flying Press is a flying type and a fighting type at the same time, so that does quite a significant amount of damage. But his Rock Slide hits, which does a significant amount of damage to Hawlucha in return. So I go for Fly now. This time his Rock Slide misses. Although there is a small percentage chance, or let me put it differently, phrase it differently. It has happened to me before that while flying, something like thunder did hit my Pokemon. I think there's about a 2 or 3% chance of that happening. I've never had rock slide hit me, but I think it might be possible. And I finally reached the area I was going for. And where the hell did this kid come from? So we'll have to fight these grunts over here and rescue this Abomasnow from them. And the kid can't keep his mouth shut. So we challenge them immediately. Now one would think that they would do a 3-on-2 battle, giving them the advantage. And the third person could just supplement where someone else is struggling. I mean, that's what I would do if I was these Team Flare grunts, or admins as it may be. Okay, so let's see. I'm fighting the girl. That little bloody flame on the top of her pants really does look like pubic hairs. I'm sorry to say. Bone Rush will not work. Okay, let's do a power-up punch. Don't know if it's gonna do anything, but let's go for it in any case. Hardly did any damage to Golbat at all. He goes for acrobatics. That does a lot of bloody damage. Power punch again. Does slightly more, but still not quite enough. He goes for a mean look. Damn. Which means I can't escape. At least it gives me another free attack. Another acrobatics should take out Lucario, like that. And now who shall I take? Now if I had an ice type attack, okay, Infernape will work because he has an electric type attack. Thunder Punch, here we go. I was going to say if I had an ice type attack that would be awesome, but electric type attack works equally well against the flying type. Monotype is next. I may as well stay with Infernape, but let's see what I'll do. I'll go for a Chestnut. I think a power-up punch should work quite well. Okay, I'll go for a Seed Ball. Now my Steel type would have worked quite well against this Monotype because of his Bone Rush. Sadly I don't have that anymore. Go, and Monotype goes out, or goes down. So who's next? Okay, Chestnut is fully paralyzed but on level 43. But I end up defeated this grunt over here. Anyway, that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode and I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. Thank you and goodbye.